investigation in the Pune Porsche drunk driving case continues. Crime branch has revealed that there were several calls that were made by the father of the minor in this case to Dr. Ajay Taware. Dr. Ajay Taware has been arrested from Soon Hospital. He, along with Dr. Walnoor and an attendant, Atul, were arrested by the crime branch. In fact, the details in the investigation had revealed that it was Dr. Ajay Taware who had instructed Dr. Halnoor to tamper with the blood samples. One of the attendant, Atul, was also involved in this. In fact, the investigation has revealed how rupees 2.5 lakh were recovered from the residence of Dr. Halnoor. Apart from that, 50,000 was recovered from the attendant. Now, after this investigation, cops had also reached the residence of Dr. Taware, wherein they tried to understand the monetary transaction that was taken place. While there was no money that was recovered, there were several documents pertaining to earlier cases of Dr. Taware that had come to light. In the investigation, cops have further found out that there were 15 calls that were made by the father of the accused to Dr. Ajay Taware. These calls started from 8:45 a.m. until 11 a.m. In fact, in the earlier investigation as well, the Pune Police Commissioner had mentioned that the blood samples were collected just a little before 9 a.m. When these blood reports were collected was where we've seen the father of the accused trying to reach out to the doctor in this case to ask him to tamper with the evidences. Now the investigating bit by crime branch reveals as to whether there was a monetary transaction, what was it that Dr. Taware was promised. All of these are a part of the investigation as of now. Only in the further days is where there'll be some more light on it. Parallelly, when you speak of these doctors, there was a team of doctors from Mumbai, an inquiry committee which was set up by the state government, which had visited Sassoon Hospital yesterday. They spoke to the dean at the hospital, they spoke to the crime branch, and after an 8-hour-long investigation, they've gone back to Mumbai. In fact, at Mumbai, a report has been submitted. The report is being prepared, which will be submitted before the state government, so as to ensure that a strict action be taken against these three doctors. When you speak of Ajay Taware, he's already had a checkered past. Details have emerged as to how he was one of the person who was allegedly involved in the kidney racket that in fact rocked Pune just 2 years back. It was mentioned that one of the widows was approached by Taware asking rupees, saying that he'll pay rupees 15 lakhs to her if she sells her kidney. All of this had rocked Pune just a couple of years back. There have been several allegations that have been leveled against the team and staff at Sassoon Hospital. However, Dr. Halnoor, who was arrested, had mentioned that there was a public representative who reached out to them on behalf of Agrawal. He will in fact speak about all of them, and he'll put all their names on record. As of now, cops are also trying to understand who this middleman was who got the accused's family in touch with the doctors at Sassoon Hospital. All of this is under scanner. All of this is being investigated by the cops as of now. However, the custody of these three accused ends tomorrow, which needs to be seen whether cops will seek further remand of these three accused from Sassoon Hospital. All of this is under the scanner. However, the main information that's come out is the fact that Vishal Agrawal tried to time in again, called up the doctor in this case so as to influence him into changing the blood samples. The blood samples which were collected was that of the accused, but they were thrown in the dustbin. After they were thrown in the dustbin, the blood samples of another person were used to show that there was no alcohol content found. In fact, last week there were details which had emerged which said that the blood samples have been negative, to which the Pune police had not really confirmed the break. However, only on Monday was when these people were arrested, was where the break had confirmed that the blood sample was indeed negative. Cops only found out that the blood samples are negative when a second blood sample was taken, sent to a different government hospital, and at that government hospital, the blood samples matched with DNA of the accused's father. Amidst all of this, considering the fact that the blood samples were changed, was why there was no information as to whether the accused was driving under the influence of alcohol or not.